Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Checking over in Facebook. Yay. If you can hear me okay in Facebook, just give me a thumbs up so that I know. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Amy. Good morning. I am so excited about our workshop today. Woohoo! If you have any questions, I think that I have it figured out to where I can see your questions or comments. Now, on my end, there is a lag about 6 or 7 seconds, but please feel free to ask anything in the comment section, or if you want to just tap in, tune in, and say hello. I will be able to see it this morning. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I want to introduce myself. If you do not know me, my name is Christy Bergonzi. I am a Reiki master teacher. So I have been doing energy healing for 22 years now. I'm also a certified life coach, and I specialize in soul alignment. That is my passion. I have found my soul alignment, and with that, I had a deeper calling to help other women do the same. So I'm absolutely 100% support system for you all. And if you ever have any questions or need me, always reach out to me. I am here for you. We are in this thing called life together. We need each other. So definitely lean on me, lean on the community, and that way we can all be strong and weak together. We do this together. I am also a spiritual leader, but I'll get into all of that other good stuff here in a minute. Just want to welcome everybody. And before we get started, if we don't have any other questions, I will start the screen share so we can kind of dive right in. We're on a time constraint here, which is awesome, that we have a full hour today to go over all this amazing material. And then we will go on a hypnotic journey. It is by tapping into our theta brainwaves through meditation. So you will always be 100% present. So you will not have to worry about being completely in a hypnotic state to where you don't feel comfortable. You will be in charge, in control the entire time. It will be an amazing experience, and something that will allow you to find out your own soul secrets. So we will get you started with some suggestions and understanding the process. And then you get to deep dive into your own energetics and find out what your game plan is. So that's going to be super cool at the end. And then at the very, very end, I will go over, if you wanted to hang around for about 5 to 10 minutes, our next round of Soul Calling, our 6-week transformation group program of women who go from day one knowing they have a calling to something more. They don't necessarily know what it is. They want to find their soul alignment, their life purpose, find more meaning in their life if they feel like there's more to life than this, but they don't know where to start. That program starts on Wednesday. So stay tuned or DM me for info. I will not be running that again until next year in January. So if you were ever interested, I have done a price drop at 6 weeks. Once a week we meet for live class and coaching. And it's just an amazing experience to really start turning your life into the direction you want it to go in within a short 6-week span. So if you're interested in that, stick around or DM me. But today we are going to be talking about the 5 soul secrets to leading a fulfilled life. A little bit more about me. Like I said, I am a certified Reiki master teacher. So I do teach and certify other people to become their own healer. And then if they wanted to continue on, like myself, by working to heal other people. I have been doing it for over 22 years myself. I have worked with thousands and thousands of other souls on their journey, whether that be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. I'm also a certified silent counselor. I work with the soul activation method. I do emotional freedom tapping techniques to release anxiety and depression. I love doing meditation. I'm also psychic intuitive, and I do anatomy massage specialist. But my biggest, most proudest role that I hold for myself is that I am a mommy of a new kindergartner. He started kindergarten last week. So my 6-year-old, and I am a wife to my amazing, amazing supportive husband who lets me he supports me in everything I do. And I'm just so excited that I get my family unit, and I get to share my family unit with you all in my adventures, and hopefully yours too. So where am I coming from, and why am I talking about this soul-driven path so passionately? It's because I myself, even though after years and years of being a healer and a counselor for other people, I was struggling. And I found myself at the age of 38 feeling like there had to be more to life in this. I was giving so much and not listening to my own needs. I wasn't keeping track of my own health and well-being the way I was doing for others. And you can see in this photo that it was starting to physically show up how I was feeling emotionally and spiritually. I had lost my connection with my higher power, my higher self, and the universe, and all of the beauty that comes with the support system in that. And I came to a point where I just realized, it hit me like a ton of bricks. There has to be more to life than this. So I decided to take myself on a transformation journey. I didn't know what I was looking for. So if that's where you're at, you don't know what you're looking for, but you know you don't necessarily want to be in the spot that you're in now. However, that may or may not may look good to other people, but for you, there's something missing, or you forgot who you are. Maybe you never knew who you were. I understand. I was there. I went on a 3-year-long journey that I had to rediscover, find parts of myself that I never even knew existed until I started doing the work. And that's what, especially in the 6-week program, but that's what we do in the Soul Shifter community, is we help you through that process. So if any of this sounds familiar, this is what I was feeling. So if you can relate, you're in the right place, because we're talking about real stuff. I felt lonely. I felt like, but I had a ton of friends and family, but I didn't really feel like people got me. And I realized afterwards, after I did some of the internal work, is that I didn't feel like people got me because what I was presenting to other people was what I wanted to present to them. But that's not the real authentic me, and I didn't know who that was. I woke up one day during my daily routine as being a wife and a mother, and having my own small business. So I have a job. You get into a routine, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, there's got to be more to life than this. I craved more, something more profound. And I knew I had to reawaken myself to what there was available to me and to all of us. And I wanted to know, what am I doing here, and who am I really? So if you're feeling that, I get it. I totally understand. And what does hold us back? What holds us back? The fear of the unknown. We don't know. We would rather know. Our subconscious feels safer knowing that we're limited. We have our specific hats. I'm a mom. I have this job, or I'm a home care provider for my family. We wear these hats, and even if they don't make us fulfilled or happy, we are more comfortable staying in the known, right? So the unknown will hold us back if we allow it to. Responsibilities hold us back. What do we feel responsible for that we prioritize over ourselves? Getting our kiddos to school, getting to work on time. So we find when we don't know that we're ready yet, we will absolutely find all of these reasons to not go for it. Self-identity is huge. What have we created to paint the picture to other people of who we are? And that has become our self-identity. And it's really hard to give up our self-identity once we've created it, especially if we've created it, which we usually do, by means of what we think other people want from us or us to be. That's why we feel like we're not being honest, we're not being fulfilled, because we're not living our truth. Our identity has been created about and from others, not from our soul. External expectations. What does our family expect from us? We always usually put that first. Lack of support, negative past experiences. Maybe we tried to go out there and in our mind we failed, but did we really? Maybe we learned more than we failed. We just don't understand that it was a learning curve. Next time we know how to navigate. But sometimes we get trapped in that fear of, oh, this is not going to work out. Our comfort zone, we love our comfort zone. We talked about health factors. Maybe we're not as motivated. We don't have as much energy as a seasoned woman in this, this life go around right now. I wanted to change my health behaviors as well, because I didn't have a lot of that. So I needed to do something different to get out of that funk. Perceived time constraints, something that if you are a mom or have a career or a wife, there's always time constraints. But again, all of this we can use very easily as not taking responsibility for ownership of our life by having excuses. These are powerful excuses, but they're definitely ways around all of them. And negative mindset is something that will really take us down if we let it. So are you ready? How do you know if you are ready? If you are, this was a lot of personal research, but also from women that I've spoken with, and I compiled an amazing little list. If you can relate to anything on this list, one or more, then you were definitely ready. Inner reflection, thoughts like, who am I? Am I in the right field? Maybe my career doesn't feel like it resonates with me anymore. Or maybe it never did. There has to be more to life than this. What is life? You know, like, who am I? Do you have a desire to be something more than what you are today? Contemplating what really matters. What does matter? You get to an age where it matters to know what matters, right? We're too exhausted. We have too many, like we talked about before, responsibilities to be wasting our time running through our energy on things that don't matter. And guess what? You matter. You are the most important thing to your soul. We are a soul that has a body. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. If that resonates, you're in the right place. Do you want growth? Do you feel stagnant and are craving growth? Maybe you're running wheels too hard that you have burnout, signs of burnout. You're ready. If you're burnt out, then something is not balanced. Energetic balance, spiritual connection, soul alignment is what we want. That's what we crave. A fun one, increased risk of risk-taking appetite. So have you gotten adventurous all of a sudden? You want to try new things? Yes. You know what? Your soul wants to try new things. That's why you're here, to live life, experience life. Take risks. You don't have to be unsmart about the risk taking. Take intelligent risks. Live a little. As you know, the days go by, whether we are having fun or not. Let's live each day. Shift in your priorities. Are you starting to see that things that used to be a priority to you are no longer? Maybe the TV shows you're watching don't resonate. Maybe some of your friends that you've loved and lived with for so many years don't resonate. Maybe you're going out to social brunches or bars, don't resonate. Maybe your priority is, I want to go to the sunset yoga class. I need to get more of that. Priorities, what are they? Are they shifting? And external triggers. So if something has happened, whether it be unfortunate death in the family, an illness, or maybe just an age accomplishment, right? I'm 41 right now. At 40, I had an age accomplishment. At 41, I had an age accomplishment, right? Maybe it's something like that, a trigger that triggers you of like, oh, hey, I need to reassess my life. Who am I? How do I get what I want, even though I don't know what it is that I want? Well, we don't have to know what it is what we want. All we have to know is that we want something more. Our soul, if we listen, will guide us into what we want. We don't have to know. If we know that's our human making decisions, and that's typically not going to fulfill us, usually from the age of 0 until 30s, 40s, we are seeking outside acknowledgement and things to fulfill us inside. And those are fleeting. And at a certain age, we start to realize that those don't last very long. That good fulfilling is gone soon. It's because we're not listening to our soul. And what does our soul want? Those are the secrets, but they don't have to be secrets. You will get externally everything you want or crave if you are fulfilled internally. It's an inside job, ladies. It really is. And how do we do that? Well, we are not just our physical being. Our mind, our brain that is telling us what to do on a regular basis is not who we are. We have 4 bodies, and 5 if we include our ego self, our human body. What are these 4 bodies that we need to fulfill? That is what makes us whole. It's our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Those are our 4 bodies that we deal with. And then we have our ego self, our human form, that it is all contained. That's our vehicle. We got to keep on top of that. That falls into physical body as well. So if you look at this, mental, is our mind in control? A lot of us, it is. Is our emotion in control? A lot of it is. Is our physical, whether that be good or bad, doing our navigating for ourselves? Do you have something that we've labeled a disease or an illness, and now we've become that? Now we're never going to get out of that because we've created an identity to that. That's not who we are. We are all of these things. Our spiritual, are you connected? Our soul wants us to be balanced and fulfilled in all of these categories. That is the secret. Balance and fulfillment. And I'll give you some examples on how to fulfill all of those. And then we're going to go into an hypnotic experience, a soul journey for you to find yours. But just to understand a little bit more, take a look at this chart, the physical body. So that's us. That's our human person. right? Okay, so we know what that looks like. We see all of them, all of the humans around. We see all of our humans, right? We look in the mirror, see human. But have you ever looked in the mirror and it almost goes fuzzy, and it's like you can see yourself, but you're looking at yourself, it feels like through someone else. Like you can see your human in the mirror, and you start, I began to do this when I was really young. I don't know why I had that drop in when I did, but looking in the mirror, and I started looking at my person. Well, I was actually looking at me as that person through my soul's eyes, not through my mind, but through my soul. So around our body, we have a etheric layer, which is all of our energy. If you turn off the light in a room and you see that fuzziness around people's just above their skin, that's energy. That's their etheric layer. And then we get into, so we've got the physical body, now emotional body. So energetically, this is our aura. We all have a 2 to 3, some 4 feet energetic sphere. It's our vortex. It's our own protective bubble of our own energy that we hold within ourselves. So check this out. Our emotional body, there's a layer. We're not just this dense form. If we think and act like we're just this dense form, we're always going to feel unfulfilled. You will never feel fulfilled if we're just trying to worry about this part of us. We want to fulfill emotional balance and then mental balance. Keep in mind, our mental body is not our brain. Our mental body can create thoughts by the process of the brain. Remember, we are here. This here is our vehicle for this human life. And then our most expansive, lightest vibration that we hold that is ours and ours only is our spiritual body. And it's our last layer before it goes into the infinite energy of the universe, because it is the most expansive. It's the lightest vibration. And that connects us to source energy, our higher self, your higher power. However you see your higher power, whether it's God, religious, universe, all of the above to me, whether it's nature. I believe all of that, whatever for you, I believe that to be true, 100%. So some examples that you can pull from, maybe these will resonate with you. I want to give you an example to fulfill these secrets. These are just open invitation for you to find fulfillment. Your soul is telling you it wants to be whole. That's the big secret. But the work is making sure that we fulfill each component. So how do we fulfill the mental body? Remember, that's an energetic part of it. We're all energy. We're all energy. Just some parts of us are denser, like our physical form. So what I have been doing, and a lot of people have been doing, is we have evolved from affirmations, which is speaking the word, which are amazing, but we want to create a complete belief in our entire subconscious being. That's not our spiritual higher self. That's showing proof to our human that what we want is possible. So there are 2 ways to create a mind movie. One is you can literally, I'll attach directions. You can go in and do a PowerPoint and create visual, type in words, music that stimulates you, empowers you, and photos. All of that can be done easily. I'll give you directions on how to do that in the comments. Don't worry. But most of the time, it's a lot easier to sit down first thing in the morning. Ideally, we want to start our day with intention. Create a movie that you believe. Don't be outlandish about this, because our soul won't believe us. Our subconscious won't believe us. Create a movie of your desires and live that movie. Close your eyes, spend 5 to 10 minutes living exactly what you want. Go big, but not too big to where you won't believe yourself. Live in that movie. Start creating new neural pathways. Our subconscious believes, that's our fight or flight system too. That's our human form. It doesn't know false from reality. It is a computer. It will literally do or act any way you make it feel is relevant and happening. It's a computer. So when you're creating this mind movie, you're showing proof to your subconscious, creating new neural pathways that this reality is possible. Then you start believing it, feeling it. Then when you do say affirmations, it's already set in you from this mental mind movie. So when you say those affirmations, then they hold the power. We start off with affirmations. Maybe we believe them. We probably don't because they're so outlandish. Money flows to me so effortlessly. Well, we're going to not believe that. But if we have this mind movie, then in the morning you saw yourself where energy is flowing to you, money is flowing to you, health is flowing to you. Then when you see that affirmation later in the day, your body already believes it by understanding and being fulfilled in your mental, energetic body. Addressing the physical body. Keeping in mind, ladies, all of these are as important as the next, right? So it's not, we don't want to be heavy on one section and then think, oh, I'm active, I'm physically active, I eat somewhat healthy. Paying attention and being intentional is key. So the physical body, anything that is mindfully movement. So I love to do a nature walk and keeping hydrated. Those are my 2 tips. Fastest way for you to get on board with your physical body. Keeping hydrated, take a nature walk. So when we're doing our hypnotic soul journey, all of these are suggestions. Your soul is going to see if it resonates with it. If it likes it, it will tell you during our journey. If it has a better, different idea for you, because guess what? It knows better than you do. We want to start listening to our intuition, our gut, our soul, our essence. Listen to your body. Easiest way to get healthier is go for a nature walk and hydrate. Simple. So emotional body, this really drives us in so many ways. And energy, emotion is just energy in motion. We can get addicted to our own emotions because emotions create chemicals in our body, good or bad. And those chemicals our body will get addicted to. So if you keep reliving the same like negative experience and keep pulling in the same type of people around you, and you don't know why, many reasons, but a lot of times our body craves the drama. So we have to literally do an emotional, energetic purge. And the easiest, best way to do that is to get out of yourself and do for others without expectation of anything back. You can also write a gratitude. I write a gratitude every morning. I write 3 things down. Could be as simple as my tea is warm and it feels nice on my tummy. Or you could write tea. Text it to your friend. That's super easy to do. You start your day off with gratitude. But I'll tell you, you get more out of just doing something for someone else without expectation. Spiritual body, it's my favorite. Connecting with your higher self through daily meditation. That's one way to do it. If you don't know how to meditate, quiet yourself and breathe. Listen to your breath, pay attention and focus for 2 minutes. Another option to do is go on YouTube, type in guided meditation and the amount of minutes that you're willing to commit to and listen to it. Another way is to begin to talk to your spirit guides, or you can tap into your own intuition. If you don't know how to do this, we actually have a whole week in the Soul Calling transformation program to teach you how to do this specifically, very, very easily. And it's not scary at all. And you begin to have a relationship with your spirit guide team, which is unbelievable and does not compare to any other tool out there. It's your own power, your own support system, your own guide. But just tapping in, talking to your spirit guides to begin with, even if you feel silly doing it, start to establish that relationship, that connection, and meditation. Just knowing and believing, or at least being willing to believe that one day you will trust fully that there is more out there than what we just see here. I promise you there is. And once you start believing and feeling it too, you will never, ever, ever, ever want to go back to the very superficial human-like existence that was me at one time in my life. And I love her for going on that journey. And I love her for also being willing to start listening to her soul, which is the soul that is still in me and drives me to make different choices in my life today. And I do wake up really excited. I actually wake up in the mornings feeling very happy and looking forward to what I'm doing. And that's an amazing feeling. And if you don't feel that way right now, DM me. Let's get this work started, because you'll never regret it. The other thing, aside from our 4 bodies, is we have to acknowledge our ego. Our ego was created on purpose by us. And it actually is where our saboteurs come from, our self-identity, because our ego is what we have compiled from outside resources, observation, what we were told we shouldn't be, expectation, all of that. So now we've created this thing that is outside of us. We are not our human self. We are not our ego, but it drives us, and it is autopilot for us if we don't consciously make decision to not be on autopilot. And wanting to reconfigure our ego self is a huge part of finding your soul purpose, finding fulfillment. So we do this not by pretending we don't have an ego, because we all do. Before you meditate in the morning, or before you do your mind movie, or at any point during the day, acknowledge all of the craziness that's going on. It's a toddler. It's got the emotional capability of a toddler. Your own ego, no matter how old you are, your ego is a toddler. It will not go away unless it feels heard. Write everything down, even if you feel selfish, not great, whatever it is on your mind, acknowledge it, put it on paper so that it can leave. I call this ego acknowledger or eradicator. I always do it before my meditation. Otherwise, it's just going to bug me. And our ego self needs love and attention. I know that a lot of people, when they start to do spiritual work or soul alignment work, we try to pretend we don't have an ego. We don't want to be that person. Guess what? We have been that person for so long. It's so unfair to pretend we're not who we created ourselves to be. But we can love them back into alignment. And this human, when next time you look in the mirror, the human that you see is your partner. And see yourself as your soul does, because guess what? You're a team, and thank yourself for going on this crazy, crazy turmoil of a life of learning, living, growing, hopefully expanding. Your ego self needs love too. Acknowledge that you're a human being and be okay with the decisions you've made in order to survive thus far, and be okay with the fact that you want to grow and have less of the ego self decision making. But you're not saying goodbye to your ego. You're going to embrace it. Our saboteurs were there to protect us. We created them for a reason, which we don't go into today, but they are there for a reason. love them, acknowledge them, and then they will quiet down. Our ego needs us to feel safe. And the way we do that is to acknowledge and not reject parts of us. We will never feel fulfilled if we don't accept all of us. Another way that we can fulfill our human self needs is expanders. You're here today for a reason. Your soul wants an expander. So this community, expanders, give your human an example of other souls living the life that you are craving. Become a part of what you want to be. There's nobody else that can do it for you. And then before we go into our journey, at the end, I will talk a bit about it, but our Soul Calling 6-week journey is a way for you to discover your soul purpose by uncovering your true self through spiritual awakening and energy transformation. So talk to me if you are wanting to look into that. And now that we have kind of an idea, some examples, it's very simple, but super powerful and important. I'm going to stop screen sharing. I'm going to go over to Facebook to make sure we have, if there's any. Hi, Lynn. Hello, DC. Okay, wonderful. If you have any questions, pop them in. And if not, let's go ahead and get started with some music. And we'll go into our hypnotic soul journey for you to discover your own soul secrets. What is going to fulfill you in every aspect, all 4 bodies and your ego. Okay. So start to get yourself prepared by getting comfortable for that as I begin to share some music with you all. Beautiful. As your eyes are gently closing, feeling your breath quieting down. Allowing your breath to travel all the way down to your stomach, expanding out throughout your entire body. As I begin to channel in Reiki healing, I want you to bring your focus and attention to your heart center. Allow your chest to grow a golden egg of energy. Feeling the power of that energy like an energy rod. Allowing your physical body to become more and more relaxed. Softening your eyebrows and your forehead. Relaxing your scalp. And just noticing your ears beginning to drop. As you release your chin, relaxing your tongue. Feeling your throat, all of the little muscles on the front and the neck becoming more and more relaxed. Feeling a light energy softening your shoulders as your shoulders drop down, heavier and heavier, allowing your rib cage to release and drop. Relaxing all of the organs in your stomach as you breathe comfortably. Allowing your hips to drop into your seat. Allowing Mother Earth's gravity, her loving energy, to pull you closer to her as you become heavier and heavier. Feeling your legs drop in. Relaxing your knees. Feeling your ankles relaxing, your feet and your toes relaxing. As you begin to feel a warm golden light beaming down from above you, as your physical body becomes heavier and heavier, when you feel comfortable, allow your energetic self to turn towards this brilliant, vibrational, energetic light. This crystalline, pure, white and golden light is coming from up above as you begin to see a staircase. Allow your soul to feel the tug and the pull towards this beautiful white marble staircase. Whenever you are ready, allow your energetic soul to step towards the first step. As you start to become more comfortable, you feel the presence of Archangel Michael putting a protection bubble around you. Feel how powerful and protected you are. His wings are behind you as he is your guide. As you step up on the first step, you begin to feel an even stronger tug and pull towards the top from your chest center where your soul lives. You step up 2, 3, knowing that you're going to your calling. You step up 4 and 5, feeling the power of that energy around you. You take step 6 and 7. Feeling more and more at home and protected with Archangel Michael. You step up 8 and 9, starting to feel a little giddy, childlike joy filling up your heart. You're excited. You know something magical is about to happen. Feel how that feels as you take the last step up. Step 10. Welcome to a new dimension as you see a golden door in front of you. How does that door look? Walk up to the door whenever you're ready. Open that door. Step through the door. As you do, you make your way into this beautiful, colorful land of opportunity. You notice, or maybe you see, sense, or just feel light beams. These are beams of light. Spirit guides, angels, all welcoming you. Look around. Maybe you see family members. Maybe you see your guides. Maybe you just feel the love and support. Feel into that vibration as you begin to walk down a path guided by Archangel Michael in your protection. Start to look around. This path is going to take you to memories of this lifetime. What created your reality today? Walk down memory lane with Archangel Michael. Continue to walk through your memories. Why do you do the things you do? What hurt you in the past that you created boundaries, barriers? All of these memories are a part of who you are today. And whenever you're ready, as you walk down this path, make a conscious decision that you want to leave all of the hurt, pain, trials, blocks. Leave them behind. They don't determine who you are today. Now, making the decision to leave a soul-driven life. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Make the decision to leave it behind. As you turn around, looking back at all of those things that created you to be who you are, say one last goodbye and allow yourself to continue on the path. As you see, feel a beautiful, bright sun calling you. Greenery. You can hear the trickling of a waterfall in the distance. You begin to see butterflies and birds, spirit animals all around you. We have protective animals. Walking through the path to get to the waterfall where your soul, your higher self, resides in the pure transformation, sacred space. Take in all of the love. As you begin to see the top of a ridge, You can tell it's overlooking something beautiful. Make your way to the top of that ridge. Bring along any spirit animals with you, any other energy or angels you want to accompany you. You are now at the ridge and you are overlooking your sacred place. How does it look to you? Is it a waterfall like mine? Maybe it's the ocean. Maybe it's the woods or a desert. There's beauty in sand and sun. Whatever your sacred space looks like, begin to notice in the distance a form, a loving, beautiful form, going about her daily activity, tending to this sacred space that is yours. As you enter into this environment, you realize she doesn't notice you yet. Allow yourself to sit down on that bench, that log, that rock, or that earth, and observe her. As she looks over and notices you, she begins to smile. Her energy glides over to yours and sits right next to you. Where do you feel her, on your right or your left? And what does she feel like? Do you feel at one with her? Do you want to feel at one with her? She is there to answer any questions. Now ask her, what is my soul secret that I need to do to fulfill my mental body? Maybe you heard a statement, a word, or just have a feeling. Remember what your soul desires. Now ask her, what do I need to do in order to fulfill my physical body? Now ask her, what do I need to do to fulfill my emotional body? And lastly, what do I need to do to fulfill my spiritual body? And now that you've received this information, with love and gratitude, thank her. And you have two choices. You can let her stay in your sacred space and tend to the space as she was before. Or you can ask for her to be incorporated into your system now. Whatever your decision, give her a hug, an energetic hug, and let her incorporate into you, or hug and then return back to her sacred space until next time. Do this now. As you turn around and walk back with Archangel Michael as he guides you, from behind you are the leader. You walk down the path of knowing your soul secrets to fulfillment of all of your parts of yourself. And as you walk past the journey of your life and your memories, they don't affect you anymore as you see them to your right and your left. As you go back to where that door was and see all of your spiritual support team, maybe you feel them, the light workers, the loved ones, the angels, all bidding you adieu and an I love you as you walk through that golden door with Archangel Michael protecting you the whole way. You notice the staircase. You begin to feel the tug and loving pull of Mother Earth's gravity as you step down. 10, 9, feeling the earth calling you back. 8, 7. You feel that loving pull. 6, 5. Begin to get excited about your human life, new experiences. Stepping down. 4, 3, feeling more whole and loved than you have. Stepping down. 2 and 1 as you begin to feel an energetic pull and suction back to your physical body as Archangel Michael travels with you. Start to call all of your energy system back into your physical body as you start to feel heavier, feeling your fingers and your toes as Archangel Michael assists you in relieving yourself from the burdens of your past, collecting all of the energetic being, all of your body back into your physical form as you start to now wiggle your fingers and your toes and opening up your eyes, becoming acclimated again to where we are at in your room or your office or outside. Coming back to the present. Beautiful. Now, what I would recommend is writing this stuff down right now so that we don't forget. We don't want to forget all of this amazing stuff that our soul told us. What are our specific soul secrets to fulfill all of those 4 bodies? And then we spoke about the ego before. You can go with my recommendations or suggestions if you didn't get a clear answer. Or if you did, go with your own. I would go with what your soul has told you. But if you need to use my suggestions until you feel comfortable, that's why they are there. And so today, now it is 11 o'clock. So we have come to an end with our workshop. But if you want to stick around for a few more minutes, if you were interested, this is the last call for the Soul Calling 6-week transformation journey. It starts Wednesday, the 6th. That's this Wednesday. So next week, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do live groups. It's a way for you to uncover your true self, discover your soul purpose. And we do that by spiritual awakening and energetic transformation. Week 1, we actually go a little bit deeper through our soul secrets. From our soul secrets, we actually, from today's workshop, we go dive into our passions. So it's great to get started with our soul secrets, but that's just the beginning of the journey. So today is actually your first step to the soul calling journey. If you wanted to continue on, we'll go through the passions, but more importantly, week 1, I give you a 24-hour life correction guide, course correction. It's got little videos. We do a live meeting and coaching on Wednesday. And then you do in your membership portal, you have a 24-hour guide throughout that first day. You can watch 2-minute videos of me all throughout the day after we're done with coaching to know what to do to start changing your life. You don't have to think about anything. I give you the tools for you to just start doing it, and then you'll start to create habits. So that no thinking involved at all. Week 1, you will start changing your life in the first 24 hours. Without having the hassle and hurt of trying to figure it out yourself. Week 2, I teach you how to do your own healing energy session so that throughout the process and throughout your life, you know how to heal and empower yourself. So you will become an energetic healer on week 2. And then week 3, I have an amazing soul shifters resentment buster method. So I will go through a 4-step process for you to literally remove resentments out of your life and yourself, which frees you up to go for it in life. Usually resentments are what are holding us back, whether we know that we have a resentment or not. We do a simple method that pulls everything to the surface for you to be able to take your power back, see your part in everything, and not give your power away anymore. It's for you. It's for you. Big time freedom. And then we go into the second half of the program is all the spiritual body, amazing stuff I love. I'll teach you how to tap into your own tuition so that you never question your decision-making again, because it's going to be coming from a higher source energy. You'll discover which Claire you are. So if you see things, hear things, how do your spirit guides communicate with you? We'll find out how you communicate the best so that you can work on receiving those messages the easiest. We'll go through life archetypes you chose before you came here, what you want your theme to be. And that's what your life purpose, your soul alignment is all about. We then learn specifically how to talk to your spirit guides and what angels are in the communication process. And then we finish up on 6th week with finding your soul purpose pathway. So you leave at the end of 6 weeks, not only having a very intimate small group where you can be open, honest, and yourself, become yourself, know who you are, start living in more purpose. But we also create a master plan and a guide. You start to learn what your coding is and how to move forward in life in a new soul-driven way. So if you are interested, please DM me. I will put the link in the chat. It does start this Wednesday. And again, I won't be running this particular program again until after the first of the year. I do have in October, I will run another Reiki training. But once November starts rolling around, I understand that everyone's crazy with holidays and family and obligations and school and everything else. So if you were interested, now is the time. because it's going to get crazy here. So just let me know. And also, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. It doesn't have to be about this stuff in particular. I am always here for you. So please know that that's available to you as well. Yeah. So thank you so much. And remember, ladies, to take all of you with you today, no matter where you go. You are important and you are on purpose. We need you here. If you heard anything today that resonates with you, there is a reason. There is a reason. Please reach out, even if you don't know what or why. Please reach out. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Oh, update. So starting next week, our Thursday Reiki 10-minute guided meditations will be every Wednesday morning at 9:40. Every Wednesday morning at 9:40. That is before the group program. So all of my ladies in the group program get to come to that. But for the group, 9:40 on Wednesday mornings for our free 10-minute distance Reiki meditations. So please join me for that, and have an amazing day. Bye, ladies.